Hi, my name is Anton. Welcome to another Paddocks video tutorial. Today I'd like to talk about retrofitting a homeowners association to an existing municipal township or suburb. In other words, making an existing suburb or part of a suburb into a homeowners association. The most usual reason for owners in an area wanting to form a homeowners association is to promote security, which usually involves enclosing the area with a wall or fence and controlling access. There are other benefits though, shared recreational facilities being one. Most HOAs are established by the developer of the township and are a condition the local municipality makes on the subdivision of land creating the township. Usually, the condition includes the association taking transfer of the service infrastructure, such as roads, water and sewage pipelines, and the electricity reticulation system. By making the infrastructure subject to the ownership and management of an owners association, the municipality avoids responsibility for its maintenance, but it also allows the members of the association to manage the area according to its specific needs and functions and in their own best interests. The area's layout needs to be able to accommodate the physical boundaries usually required by HOAs, and if an area has multiple street entrances, this would involve blocking many of them off, allowing only one or two that can be controlled. Owners should also assess the physical condition of the services supply systems. Old water and sewage infrastructure might need to be renewed or repaired at regular intervals and at considerable cost. Assuming the area lends itself to closing off as a private estate, what level of agreement and authority is required? Well, retrofitting an owners association to an existing township would require the agreement of all the owners, because in order to make membership of the association obligatory, each owner would have to have the title deed to their property amended to make that membership a condition of title. Membership of the association is essential to make its governance documentation binding on all the owners in the township, which in turn is necessary to make them liable to pay levies and subject to the association's rules. It may well be that all current owners are in favour of forming the association, but their successors in title might not be willing to pay levies and abide by rules and architectural guidelines. The owners would have to apply to the municipality for its consent to form the association and to transfer ownership of the infrastructure to the proposed association. Most municipalities will have a bylaw that provides for the establishment of owner associations. The association itself would need to be established. This is usually done in one of two ways, either by registering a non-profit company or by establishing a common law association. The association's governance documentation must be drafted before the association can be established. The Memorandum of Incorporation, or MOI, for a company, or the Constitution for a common law association. Either way, this document is vitally important because it will regulate the management of the association. Some of the most important provisions of the MOI or Constitution are: who are the members of the association, the fact that the rules apply to members and that they are obliged to pay contributions, how the executive committee is appointed or elected, and what their powers and duties are, member meetings, notice, quorum and voting rights, who raises the contribution and on what basis, and what that's frequently omitted, how the governance documentation can be changed. A basic sequence of actions to set up the HOA could be: assess suitability of the area, obtain agreement of all owners, obtain consent of local municipality, prepare governance documentation, establish the management body to serve as the association, and the association taking transfer of the infrastructure from the municipality. Retrofitting an HOA to an existing township would involve considerable cost. In addition to the cost of registering the title deed conditions, owners would have to instruct a specialist community scheme attorney to advise on every step of the process and, crucially, to draft the governance documentation, rules and any architectural guidelines. Thanks for watching this tutorial. Until next time, goodbye.